So I took my wife to go see Les Miserables on Christmas Day, and Les Mis is something that I grew up with. I grew up listening to the music over and over again. Matter of fact, I could sing every song while I was sitting there in the movies. And this movie was fantastic. It's had an all-star cast, but what really impressed me was Anne Hathaway. Anne Hathaway plays a character by the name of Fantine, and without giving away too many spoilers, Fantine, however you pronounce her name, Fantine sinks to the lowest of low. She's trying to provide for her child who is off living somewhere else, and she loses her job. She has to sell her hair and her teeth and becomes a prostitute, and she sinks to about as low as a person can get. And it is then that she sings a song called I Dreamed a Dream, which in the movie was the showstopper for me. There wasn't many dry eyes as she sang this song. It was incredible. I dreamed a dream of time gone by, where hope was high and life worth living. I dreamed that love would never die. I dreamed that God would be forgiving. Now, I'll leave the rest up to Anne Hathaway, who, if she doesn't win an Academy Award for this role, I don't know who should. But at the end of the song that she's singing, she talks about how life has killed the dream that she has dreamed. And that she thought life would be so much different from the hell that she is living in. And it got me thinking. Now, I thought it was interesting that Les Mis came out on Christmas Day. Because Les Mis is perhaps one of the best Christian stories, novels, musicals, or movies that you'll ever see. And yes, in fact, it is a Christian movie. The main character is named Jean Valjean, and very early on in the movie, he gives his life to God, and it impacts everything from there on out in the way that he deals with people, especially Fantine. But the story is about grace and mercy and redemption. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. But I also find it interesting that it came out on Christmas Day because, so many of us have nativity scenes at our home around Christmas. We have our cute little baby Jesus, and he's wrapped in this cute little swaddling clothes, and he's laid in this manger with all these little stuffed animals around him, and it's the centerpiece in our homes. But as Anne Hathaway was singing this song about this woman who's completely destitute, I couldn't help but think, does the Jesus that I believe in impact a person like this? There's a whole lot of versions of Jesus out there, and many of them just deal with middle-class white folks. So I couldn't help but think and question, does the Jesus that I believe in, the gospel that I proclaim, does it make a difference in the lives of the least of these? And does it make a difference in the lives of the housewife and the CEO of a major corporation all at the same time? Because if the Jesus that you believe in doesn't impact everyone, then you have the wrong Jesus in your manger. You've believed a lie. Jesus came and spent time with the least of these, but he came to save everyone. And Jesus came bringing grace, mercy, and redemption for those who wanted it, so that we could be restored to God once again. Be careful the Jesus that you believe in. Make sure it's the right one. But after you figure out what Jesus you believe in, then live like him. Jean Valjean did that in this movie as he came in and took care of Anne Hathaway, and the rest of the movie progresses from there. Do you live like the Savior you believe in? Make sure you go see Les Mis. It's one of the best movies you'll see this year. It is almost 3 hours long, and there is almost no spoken dialogue. It's almost all sung. So be prepared for that when you go in. But it's such a good movie. As always, leave me your thoughts and comments down below, especially if you saw the movie, what you thought. Make sure you subscribe for more videos like this, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure you share it with your friends. I hope you have a great day. God bless.